social care. Who needs flippin' social care? Just get a job. Huh? Like the billionaires keep telling us. Get a job and you can pay your way. Hey, why here? Please boop the old like button. It helps the channel, you know. And if you want to support the channel, go on Patreon or buy us a coffee. You see, I'm not a billionaire. No. And I'm not going to tell you that you shouldn't have a social care system. No. Those in the United States, including Donald Trump, who would say that our NHS, well, the hospitals, they have blood on the ceilings, blood on the floors, and blood on the walls. There's blood everywhere. Like an abattoir, he would say. I'll tell you what, that's a whole load of holics, that it is. Well, the fact of the matter is, the NHS system in the United Kingdom, it might be a little bit broken at the moment because of 14 years of Tory rule, but let's be honest, the NHS is a marvel. It certainly is. And Clement Attlee, well, I salute you. That I do. So many people have benefited from the NHS, which ain't that expensive considering what it does. You see, while it's not fully privatised, yeah, you lot in the United States is trying to get your dirty mitts on our NHS through Palantir and other private companies. So it costs the taxpayer a darn sight more money. Makes the NHS less viable. Because it's all about the shareholders, you see. Privatisation is bad news for infrastructure and social care. Your health. Now the thing is, you see, without your health, you're completely and utterly buggered. And if you're completely and utterly buggered, what good are you for the economy? You might as well be disabled. And Donald Trump, don't worry. No, he doesn't worry about the disabled. No. Not at all. It's not a problem for Donald Trump. He's a little bit disabled himself. But anyway, let's not get into that one. No. I have a son. In fact, I have 6 kids. Okay? Yes, we've been busy. Anyway, we've been busy. One of our children, who's a grown man now, well, he's disabled. He's a condition called torsion dystonia, which means he can't walk for a few steps, that's about it. And he's in constant pain. Now, growing up, with the back of our social care network in the United Kingdom and the NHS, he was looked after. With the schools as well, he was looked after. And he's got 2 degrees and what have you. He's no fool. Flipping out, he's got everything up there, I'll tell you. His body doesn't work as it should. But if it wasn't for the NHS, the social care, what have you, I don't know how we would have managed with our son. You would, because you just do, don't you? But, you know, it was a safety net. They did everything they can to make it easier for him. And us. But Donald Trump doesn't want to have that available to you. No. In fact, Donald Trump wants your disabled children to just die. He said it. I'm just repeating his words. So this is what I don't understand. Those of you on the right of politics, you evangelical Christian types, who quite frankly are just worshipping some flippin' reverend geezer who's pocketing a whole load of cash with the massive donations they get. This is beggars belief, it does. Well, Donald Trump wants your disabled people dead. Now, we know what he thinks about the disabled people. He's demonstrated in his rallies. He's quite happy to mock disabled journalists, for instance.
Written by a nice reporter. Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Oh, maybe that's what I said. This is 14 years ago. They didn't do a retraction.
What an evil piece of work. But you see, he ain't just an absolute C-U-N-T. No. To you, he's also a complete and utter anyway to his own family. When his nephew, Fred Trump, went to visit the White House, who was just trying to raise some money or some support for his charity, which is for disabled people, for the patients and their family members. Now, after they had a meeting, what have you, Donald Trump called old Fred Trump back into his office and he says to him, "Those people, those people," Donald said, "the shape that they're in," you imagine the way he says it, I can't flip the copy, anyway, "the shape that they're in, all the expenses, the costs, maybe those kinds of people should just die." That's what Donald Trump told his nephew. Well, not just that, no, that is you, but also to his own nephew's son. When he said to him, "Oh, crikey, I just can't believe this. I don't know. Let me have a sigh. He doesn't recognise you. Maybe you should just let him die and move down to Florida." And this is all to do with a trust fund for Fred's son. What kind of man thinks something like that, let alone say it out loud? That's not a strong man. No. That is a man who'd like to see all the Hispanics put into trains and sent somewhere and get some of that 9 or whatever. That's what you'd like to do. I think it's pretty blooming obvious, but he's going to deport them instead. According to Steve Bannon and Natalie Winters. Now, Steve Bannon is a close ally to Donald Trump, and a right-wing fascist. Now, I know you're going to say, "Oh, people sling that word fascist about that," even though it means everything Donald Trump is announcing, or has announced, or basically his manifesto, is fascist. And you on the right think it's a good idea to follow a fascist, a dictator, while you simultaneously admire Xi Jinping, the president of of China, the CP, the Chinese Communist Party. You go on about Bernie Sanders. "Oh, he's a communist. We don't want him." All these socialists. "No, don't want him. No, he's communist." Just like they did in the United Kingdom regarding Jeremy Corbyn. "Oh, crikey, he's a communist." Blimey. And what do you get instead? You get a fascist. And you worship a communist. Don't you see? What the hell is wrong with you people who would vote for something like Donald Trump? That man is evil. He's not an evangelical. He's an evil-genical. He's like Dr. Evil. Mini-me, stop humping the laser. Oh, crikey. Or should I say, Elon Musk, stop humping the laser. Flippin' sycophants. Oh, my God, you just want to slap it across the face with a wet tipper. Wake up, people. They are literally taking the piss out of you. And you can't see it. And you carry on worshipping Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and all that ilk like they are the Messiah. But no, they're just naughty little boys. Evil, naughty little boys. Satan. You know why he has that comb over, don't you? It's to cover up the 666. That's what it says, yeah. Anyway, you tell me. Please leave in the comments down below, because I do read the comments. I can't always reply, but I do read the comments. I have to, because I get so much shit. But bring it on, man. Bring it on. I don't care. All right? I'm going to say what I mean. And at the end of the day, okay, I am going to execute the... No, not that guy. I am going to execute my right, like you want to do, of freedom of speech. Yes, my right to offend. So that's exactly what I am doing. Exercising my right to offend, just like you tell us all to. Or do you mean it only applies to you, does it? Oh, okay. Anyway, leave that in the comments down below. You numpties. Blimey. Oh. Crikey. Now, we've got our own fair share of numpties in England. I'm going to say England, not Britain. England. It's crazy. Kemi Badenoch, now the leader of the flippin' Tory party. It's so funny. Prime Minister's questions. And it is. She's a right one, that one. She's stupid. These people never remember what they have said in the past. And they contradict themselves again and again and again. It is just... well, it's amusing, actually, come to that. Anyway, it was Sports Channel. You do it on Patreon or buy us coffee, links down below. But also, we're doing a rewilding here in France. If you'll be a part of that, we are planting lots of trees. Basically, if you want to make a contribution, a small contribution to for a tree, and we will plant a tree on your behalf, but also I'll make a sign to go with the trees. Woodwork, you see. But I'll probably be doing it with the lasers. The lasers! Maybe! Stop humping the laser! Oh, crap, I forgot. Elon Musk, stop humping the laser! Yes, we use lasers to make our signs, yeah. Crikey. Not Jewish space lasers, no. It's lasers. Ordinary lasers. Anyway, they're going to be making the signs for you. Links are down below if you're interested. But please just boot the old like button and maybe subscribe to the channel and the little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzz feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. And if you've got any information, whether it be UK politics or United States madness, the condition, the virus. Oh, crikey, there's never virus about now, so keep telling me. But anyway. Oh dear. It's a stupid ass virus, that's what it is. Oh, anyway, leave it down below in the comments. Toodaloo. Oh, I need to sit down, I think. Oh.